So ILP is International Learning Planners. So International Learning Planners plays a vital role in providing quality education to students who are interested to study in foreign universities. So most of you might have this question in your mind that what is ILP? What does ILP do? So ILP is a company which provides quality education to the students who wants to go abroad for their higher studies. Okay, so they provide services like visa counseling, education counseling, and so on. So basically, they help the students right from the education till visa to those who wants to go abroad to carry out their studies in foreign universities. Okay, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
so did you
ma'am.
get that? Did you get that? What does ILP do?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ILP
ma'am.
provides coaching for exams like IELTS and TOEFLs and various other foreign university exams. Okay, it is a consultancy which helps students who wants to go abroad for higher studies. Apart from this internship module, this is the main role what ILP does. So can anyone repeat the same thing? What does ILP does? Can anyone take up the initiative? Yeah, yes.
Yeah, so IELTS is a consultancy which helps the students to go in the foreign countries for their higher educations.
Yes, correct. Okay, so now you all guys are intern in this company, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So now you all guys must be thinking that what will be your roles and responsibilities. Though you might have read the job description when you applied for this internship, still you want more clear idea like what you have to do, what you'll be doing here throughout the tenure. So I will tell you that what you have to do here. Okay. First comes posting job advertisements on various platforms. Second is screening resumes. Okay, so all the people who are here, you all like all of you are from HR domain, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All of the participants. I hope there is no one from sales or digital marketing or such.
No, ma'am. We are mostly HR leaders.
Okay. So how many of you have attended a previous training session before? Is there anyone who has attended a previous session before? No one?
No, ma'am.
Okay, nice. Okay, so
No, ma'am.
what will be your role? What you have to do is post job advertisements on various platforms. Next comes screening resumes. The next is organizing interviews with shortlisted candidates. I'll explain you all of the points. Okay. First, I will read out all the points. The next is update our internal database with candidates information, including contact and hiring details. Update your work on Google Form by the end of the day. Networking, and make sure to attend master classes. Okay. So as you guys are HR officer in this company now, so what is the basic role of HR officer? That is hiring people, recruiting people, right? Few people are here
Yes.
who have done internship before, so they might be knowing that recruiting is the basic thing what HR officer does, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So same work you have to do here. The first thing what an HR must learn is how to recruit. Okay. So for that, what you have to do is post job advertisements on various platforms. How to do, how to post, we will teach you. Okay. In further slides. The next is screening resumes. When you will be posting job advertisements, people will be applying for that as you guys have applied. So what you have to do is people who are applying, you have to screen the resumes. You have to read the resumes. And in case you feel that okay, they deserve to be in this company, they are eligible enough to do this internship, you have to shortlist them. And you have to organize an interview with them. That is organizing interviews with shortlisted candidates. Okay. Once you have organized the interview, you have to ask them few questions. What questions do you have to ask? I will be explaining you. Okay. So the next comes once you have interviewed those people. If you feel that okay, they are good enough, they have knowledge about this, or if you feel that they are serious candidates, they can work in this company, they will not create any kind of nuisance in the company, you will hire them. Okay. So after hiring, what you have to do is update our internal database with candidates information, including contact and hiring details. When you will be hiring them, you have to share some details to them. Like there is a hiring procedure, right? The same thing must have shared to you by your HR officers. The people who have hired you, they might have sent you some details, and you were asked to fill those details, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So same thing you have to do with them. Whatever like details which you have filled, and the HR officer might have asked you for your photograph or welcome flyer, and then if you were interested in any certificate, then they might have sent you an QR code. Okay, so same thing you have to do with them. You have to send them the same message. They will fill those details. Then you have to provide them the ILP number. Basically, you have to repeat the same procedure which you followed to enter into this company. Okay. Update your work on Google Form by the end of the day. So you will be given a Google Form, like what did you do? That is basically an attendance sheet. Like how many people did you interview today? How many people did you hire today? Were you active or not? So you have to fill that form. Next comes networking. That is, you have to network about a company. You have to market about our company, so that will not help our company, that will help you, because you will be getting more candidates, and the more people you hire, the more chances you will be getting to get promoted. As I told you that I'm vice president, so you can also get a chance to be a vice president in this company. So how can you be a vice president? Only if you perform well. How will you perform well? When you hire more and more people. Because the first thing what the sir or ma'am will be watching is that how are you performing in your initial days. If in your initial days you are performing well, you are hiring more people, you are being active, you are replying to all the messages, you are updating your work on Google Form, then they will be scheduling, they will schedule an interview with you. And if you're performing well in that interview, you will be getting a chance to get promoted, and you might get a chance to be in my position. You will be getting a chance to take training sessions, and you will be given more other responsibilities wherein you will learn more and more work which an HR manager does. Okay, so networking will help you only, like it will help you to give good performance, and it will improve your chances of getting work with the core team. Okay, so now you are at the position of HR officer. Later on, if you're performing well, you will be getting a chance to be senior team leader manager or HR manager, president, vice president, and so. So network, you can network like for networking, you can use social media, you can use LinkedIn, you can use, like you can even do this thing in your college, your classmates, your batchmates, your friends, your relatives, your cousins. Okay, and make sure to attend master classes. And apart from training sessions and the hiring thing, we are also providing you master classes. That is, we provide classes on topics which will be helpful for you in future. Like the topics which an HR must be aware, we are providing classes on those topics. So you have to attend those master classes. There is a criteria that you have to attend minimum 3 classes. Unless you are not attending 3 classes, you are not eligible to get a certificate. Okay, so master classes are conducted thrice a week, so you have to attend at least 3 master classes throughout your tenure. And people who are attending more than 5 master classes, they will get what do we say, a participation certificate for that, which you can post on your LinkedIn, which you can add on your resume, which will obviously boost up your profile, and chances of you getting good job will increase. Okay, so make sure that you attend master classes, because we are conducting these master classes for your sake. I mean, for your good sake. Once you attend those master classes, you will get aware with more and more things that HR manager or officer must be aware. So master classes will help you. Next comes how to recruit. Now I told you that you have to recruit, you have to do hiring. On the basis of hiring, you will be getting a chance to get promoted. So the question comes that how will you recruit, right? So recruitment is a process of actively seeking out, finding, and hiring candidates for specific position or job. Yeah, for what position do you have to recruit? Can anyone tell? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, can anyone tell me that for what position do you have to recruit here?
No,
HR.
ma'am, no idea.
Yeah, HR officer, right? Always mention the word officer, because there are people who might think that we are hiring for HR manager, and then they ask for fixed salary, and so in order to not to get into these issues, so always mention HR officer wherever you are posting. Okay, so there are various methods through which you can recruit. Okay, so there was one person who told that she was in HR internship before. where you used to hire. So who was that? Can I know? Like I forgot the name. Hello. Someone told me that she has done an HR internship before. So
Yes,
can I?
ma'am.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
have done.
Okay, Khushi. So can you please tell me that how did you hire there? Like what methods did you use for
Actually,
hiring?
ma'am, we were working as a HR recruiter in behalf of a consultancy company. So they provide us the data of candidates. Then we have to call them and tell them about job profile and the complete job description and the salary package. If we found relevant, if we found that candidate relevant to that job.
Okay, so basically you were given leads and you have to contact with them, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Here you have to create, you have to generate your lead on yourself. Okay, so company will not be providing you the leads because as an HR officer, you must know that where should you generate the lead, where can you get good number of candidates. Okay, so first comes internal, that is your cousins, your friends, your siblings. So obviously they also want to do an internship. So you can contact them in your neighborhood if you have any friends. So contact with them that okay, I am doing so and so internship. You can also join this company. You can explain them what benefits they will be getting here. So by this you can also help them join in this company and enjoy the benefits and learn from from this internship. Okay. The next is external. External is like you can talk to your friends in your college. You can talk to your seniors. You can ask, you can explain them about the company and the benefits which they will be getting here. You can convince them and you can tell them that okay, I am doing so and so work, I have achieved so and so far, I have learned so and so things so far. So you can also convince them to join. Okay, the next is job posting. How to do job posting, I will be explaining you. The next is campus recruitment. That is, see, now all of you are here. Okay, how many of you know the word college tie-up? How many of you are aware of this term, college tie-up? Is anyone here who is aware of the term college tie-up?
Maybe college tie-up means that company tie-up with the college so that they can come into that particular college and hire candidates.
Like higher candidates, yeah, from the particular college.
Correct. Yeah, right. Okay, so what you have to do is like what is college type is the company or the college is tying up with some companies. Those company will off like they offer their services to the students of that particular college, right? So like if you are in college, then you might be getting many messages regarding so and so companies providing internship, so and so companies providing course in so and so particular thing, like in Python or in Java, right? You must be receiving such messages. Like I'm in college, I do receive many messages. I do receive many internship programs wherein different companies come in a college, they take orientation and they explain us about the benefits and all. Okay, so this is college type. The college is tying up with that company or the company is requesting the college to tie up with them so that they can provide their services to the students. Okay, so you can do the same. You can, there is placement cell in every college, okay, which provides the internship thing and the placements to the college to the students who are in final year. So what you can do is you can go to the placement cell of your college. You can ask them regarding the tie up, how to do tie up and all. That I won't be explaining in the training session because it will take much of time. So if anyone is interested how to do that, okay, I'll give you a brief understanding of that. What you have to do is you have to go to the placement cell, the in charge of the placement cell. You have to talk to them and explain them that okay, there is so and so company ILP overseas. You have to explain them what ILP does. Like you can say them that ILP is providing internship program, and apart from internship program, they will help the students who wants to go abroad for higher studies. Okay, we are also helping in this thing. Not only internship, we are also providing that service also. So you can speak to the head of the placement cell. You can say that okay, I am doing internship in this company and this company wants to tie up with our college. And if you have to explain them what is this company all about, we will be providing you prospectus. If anyone is doing the tie up thing, then you have to explain them what benefits the students will be getting, what services we will provide to the college students. And if the college is interested, we have to sign an MOU with them. That is agreement that we will be providing our services to the students of that particular college. So this is the process of tying up. You have to go to the placement cell, You have to ask your the head of the placement cell that, okay, I'm doing internship in so and so company. This company is providing so and so services. This company wants to tie up, and I will be the college ambassador. I am taking up this initiative, and if they're interested, you have to provide them an MOU, that is basically an agreement that we will be providing our services to that college. After that, you can do the orientation, you can do the networking, and you can recruit people from your college. So how will that particular thing benefit you? You must be thinking now that we are doing for company sake. No, that particular thing will benefit you also. How will it benefit is that if you are hiring people from your college, if you're recruiting your college mates, then those people will count under your name. Okay, so if you are, for example, if you're recruiting 50 people from your college, so obviously those candidates whom you have hired, you will be HR officer. Like when we are sending a message where in the people have to fill those details, there is one thing mentioned, that is hired HR officer name, so they will be writing your name. So all those hirings will come under your name. So if you are hiring, for example, 50 people, then you will be getting stipend on that. And apart from that, your number of hirings is increasing, then obviously the company will provide you the chance to get promoted, right? So this particular thing is benefiting you also. Apart from the company, it is benefiting you more than the company, because company has very good network, right? This company is ranks number third all over India when it comes to overseas education. So the company is already a big brand. This particular thing is benefiting you more than the company. So you can do the campus recruitment, and apart from college type and all such, you can go to class. You can contact with the CRs of every class, and you can ask them to do the networking of the company. You can ask them that, okay, I want to take an orientation, I want to explain about the company, and you can explain them about the company and the internship program, and if they're interested, obviously they can enter into the company through you. So apart from college type thing, that is official way to reach out to the people, you can also go through unofficial thing, that is you can contact with people directly. Okay, you can also do that thing. If the college is not accepting the tie up thing, if they don't want to tie up, no worries, you can contact with the CR. You can ask them that, okay, there is so and so company, please send this particular message. Like you can create a message that ILP is providing internship program, we will be providing you posters, so you can use those posters as well. And you can ask your CR that forward in your groups, in all streams, BBA, BCom, BSc, and all, and like every stream. So once they are forwarding, you provide them a link. Like I will explain you that how to make a Google form and so and so. So you provide them a Google form which will contain some details. So when they will fill those details, their personal details, you can reach them out, and then you can schedule an interview with them, and then you can recruit them. Okay, so this is how you have to do campus recruitment. So did everyone get this? That how do you have to hire people?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so how you have to do job posting, I will explain you in further slides. Okay. So ways through which you can recruit, that is job posting on social media platforms. You can post on okay, now most of the youths, they are much active on Instagram, right? Instagram ho gaya, Facebook, and many other platforms. So on those platforms also you can do job posting. Like we will be providing you posters wherein it will contain the information about the company and the internship program. So you can post those posters on social media, and you can attach a link. Like that particular link will contain their name, their personal information basically. So you can reach to people through that thing also. So you can use your social media. We always scroll on social media, like we kind of waste our time on social media. So now you can use social media for your benefit. You can post the information about the company, and you can even recruit people from there, right? You must be seeing that many people, they post about the company. We even see many advertisements, right? So you can also do the same. Even I do on Instagram, I post about this company, and I got many applicants from Instagram. Like they come and they reply to my story that, okay, I also want to join, can you please explain me more? So I do schedule an interview with them, and I explain them about the company, and then if they're interested, we can hire them. Okay, got my
I
point?
have one question, ma'am.
Yes.
Like, if we want to schedule an interview with that candidate, so like, are we going to use a personal number for interviewing them?
Yeah, you have to use your personal number.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so company can't provide a SIM to everyone, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you have to use your personal number. That is next comes headhunting. Okay, does anyone know what is headhunting?
No idea, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, I'll tell you what is headhunting. Okay. See what is headhunting. For example, when you okay, most of you might be having LinkedIn account, right? I guess all of you,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So on LinkedIn, see here it is open to work. We can see, right? There is frame open to work. It means that this particular guy is willing to work. He wants some work. Okay. So what you have to do is on LinkedIn you have to reach these people. See message. If I can write a message, what I can write is hello, Swapnil. I am Manisha Prajapat, Vice President at ILP Overseas. Okay, so our company is providing internship program. There is vacancy in a company in so and so domain. Like we will mention all the domains which are available, like which are made available by our company. So I'll write more information about the company. I'll write the job profile of the company, like what is ILP, and so and so. And then I can ask him that if you're interested, you can join me. Like you can join this company, you can contact me. This is my contact number, or you can even connect with me on LinkedIn as well. If you have any doubts, you can ask me, and if you're interested, you can let me know, and then I will be providing him a link which he has to fill, and through that link I will be reaching him out. Then I will be scheduling an interview with him, and on the basis of that interview I will hire him. Okay. So what you have to do see on interview, when you are taking interview, what is the basic thing you have to see? That is how fluent that particular person is in English. Because we are hiring for in case, for example, if you are hiring for human resource domain. Okay. So what is the basic role of HR? As I told you, that is recruiting. So if I am recruiting someone else, I have to be fluent in English, right? I have to be very good at communicating. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah. So if unless I am not good at communicating, I don't have good communication skills, how will I explain that the other person that okay, I am working in so and so company, or ILP so and so company, it is providing interview or sorry internship. Then I will be asking him some questions. So what that particular person will think is that she only doesn't know how to speak, she only doesn't know how to communicate. How is she even working in this company? Then they might have some doubts regarding the company. Okay. So, okay, it's not that people who are so fluent you have to hire only those people. No. Obviously, we will give chance to people who wants to learn, who are willing to learn. Once you talk to a person, obviously you can see that oh, is this person willing to learn or not? Is that person serious or not? Okay. So by talking to them, you can obviously analyze that that particular person is serious or not. And we have to hire only serious candidates, as we have to maintain the environment of the company, as there are many girls, so we can't let any other person destroy the environment or create any kind of nuisance or any harm to any candidate or the company. So we have to hire people those who are serious. Okay. And one more thing, in HR domain you cannot hire boys. You can hire boys for all other domains, but you cannot hire boys for HR domain. Okay. So this is one thing. You have to see that how many people have this open to work frame. You can contact to these people, and not only open to work, you can contact with other people also. You can ask them that are you looking for work? I'm here. I'm hiring. So and so. So you have to reach such people. This is headhunting. Okay. So headhunting हो गया. Networking is that you can do networking through social media or in your relatives, cousins, or friends. Google form. I will explain you how to do Google form and feed post. Like in feed post, you have to use. I'll explain you that in further slides. G form. Okay. So earlier, I'll explain you the HR policy now. So earlier, we used to uh, charge rupees 99 as registration charges. Like people who are willing to pay 99, only then they can work in this company. Okay, so earlier this was the policy, but now we have introduced HR policy 2.0. That is, there will be no registration charges. Okay, so I guess most of you who are here, they haven't paid anything to get into this company, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Yeah. So there are no registration charges. You can enter free of cost. Like you don't even have to pay a single penny. charges for certification, but we are charging for certificate. Because what happens is earlier people they used to come, okay, they used to pay 99, but then once entering into this internship, they were not so serious about that. Like they were not so active. They did nothing. Like they never used to hire people. Even their performance was very low. But then we used to provide them certificates. So what happens is this particular thing will damage. What do you say? This particular thing will ruin the name of the company, right? It will harm the reputation of the company. Because for example, uh, okay, I got my certificate, I did nothing, hired only hardly one or two people, and in future if I'm going to some company for job, I will show them that okay, I have done internship in ILP. So they might think that okay, ILP, this particular person has certificate, iska matlab he or she has done well. But then if for example वो hire भी कर लेगा, they will hire me, but I don't know nothing because I did nothing in this internship. So obviously I will not be able to perform well in that company, right? So what that particular HR manager will think that okay, ILP was not a good company, they didn't provide much experience to the candidates, they do not provide much knowledge to the interns, that's the reason he's not performing well here. So that is harming the reputation of the company. So now we are charging for certificates. People who are serious, obviously, only they will pay for certificates. Those who know that how much of value does a certificate holds, only they will pay for the certificates, right? Because certificate plays a vital role. If you have certificates in your hand, obviously, it makes you stand out of the crowd. When you go for seeking jobs, for example, I am a particular person, I don't have any certificate, and for example Humaira, she has certificates, she has done two internship. So when we go for interview in any company, so obviously people will prefer her, the HR managers of the company will prefer her over me, because I don't have any certificate. What does certificate shows that you have experience, you have knowledge in this particular field, right? So those certificates are making Humera stand out of me, that is making her show that okay, see, she has experience, she has good knowledge, obviously people will hire her over me. So that is the value of certificate. Okay, so next is freedom of choice, you can choose any domain. Okay, internship duration, that is we are providing for 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8, 12, and 16 weeks. Okay, so the intern who wants to do the internship, he or she can go for any of the duration, that is 4, 6, 8, 12, or 16 weeks. And we are even providing 15 days trial. If particular person is in doubt that will I able to do this or not, or if he or she is in doubt regarding the domain, he is confused in two domains, for example human resource and sales and marketing, so he can work for 15 days in human resource, he can see the working, what does HR officer does. If he feels that okay, he can do in HR, he can join in HR, or else he can join in sales and marketing then. So we are providing this freedom, they can try for 15 days, and after 15 days if they feel that they want to continue, they have to opt for any of the duration, that is 4, 6, 12, and 16. They after 15 days they can extend the tenure, but for extending the tenure they have to choose any of the certificates, like they have to pay for any one of the certificates. It's not compulsion that you have to pay only for one certificate, you can choose to pay for two certificates also, or for LOR also. We are providing LOC, that is a letter of recommend completion, COC, that is certificate of completion, and LOR, that is letter of recommendation. So LOC costs 99 rupees, COC costs 99, and LOR costs 249. I'll show you just a second. Yeah, see LOR, it costs 249. Okay, so as per your wish, you can buy or you can pay for any of the certificate. If you want only COC, you can pay 99. If you want LOR, you can pay 249. If you want three of the certificates, you have to pay total 449. Okay, and LOR holds the more value if you compare with any other certificate. Okay, you must have COC, that is a very basic thing, because unless you don't have COC, that is completion certificate, no one will believe that you have done internship in that particular company. So you must have COC. The next is LOR, that is letter of recommendation. So letter of recommendation holds high value. What does it show? That for example I have LOR and I am going for XYZ company in my future for seeking job. So if I have LOR, that particular thing shows that okay, ILP is recommending me, ILP is recommending me to the other company, that they must hire me because I was so good at I was so good in this company, I performed so well. So this particular thing creates an impression that okay, this particular person is serious, this particular person has the experience, has the knowledge in this domain, so obviously they will hire me. So this is the value of LOR. So extra certificates, apart from LOC, COC, and LOR, we even provide extra certificates every month. Like uh, we we held various competitions. That is, we give a task. If the person is able to meet the task, then at the end of the month we provide them with an extra miler certificate. And these extra miler certificates shows that okay, you have gone extra mile, you have done hard work, and that's the reason you are holding this certificate. Not everyone gets this certificate, but the person who is very active, who is working hard, those people are eligible for this certificate. Okay, am I audible? Are you guys listening? Do you have any
Yes,
Yes,
doubts so
ma'am.
ma'am.
far?
No, no. No, ma'am.
Okay, nice. So next is training compulsion. That is, you have to attend the training session. Unless you don't attend the one training session, you won't be able to get to know that what you have to do. You will be in dilemma. अरे क्या करना है? What I have to do? कैसे कैसे करना है? Like what is my role? What is my responsibility? Right. So if you're hiring anyone, then you have to tell them that they have to compulsory attend one training session. And if they're not able to, like if they are not able to understand in one training session, obviously they can attend two training sessions. Next is masterclass compulsion. As I told you that you have to attend minimum 3 master classes. Abhi most of you, like some of you might think that agar nahi attend kar rahe hain, तो how will you get to know? We will get to know because when you will be providing your details for certificates, obviously you will apply for certificates, right? So in that particular thing, we are mentioning that how many master classes could you attend, and you have to mention the topics as well. And after every master class, we are conducting quiz competition. Okay, to kind of we create such quiz competition in order to entertain, so that we can have fun. We can have fun out of learning, because only master class will obviously bore kar dega. But if we are conducting quiz competition, obviously we can test that okay, what did I learn from this. So that is kind of test. So you have to complete that test, like you have to complete that assignment, and you have to mention your score as well. When you are applying for certificate, you have to mention all these details. So we will, even apart from you, like you will be providing us details, right? But apart from you, we will also keep an eye on you, so that we will have an idea that are you working or not, are you active or not. So unless if you're not attending 3 master classes, we will not give you any certificates. Okay, so you have to attend 3 master classes. As I told you that we are conducting master classes on HR modules. So these particular thing will help you in future. Like these are topics which every HR must be aware of. Okay, added perks for core team. As I told you that you will be getting a chance to work with the core team. Okay, so once you're in core team, your opportunities expands. You will get a lot more to learn as compared to the normal HR officer. So if you're performing well in your initial days, obviously you will get a chance to get promoted. Okay, next comes stipend criteria. Stipend is the criteria for stipend is that, I'll show you. Wait. Yeah, for stipend, what is the criteria? For example, okay, we'll discuss on stipend later on. First, we will discuss on the domains. Okay, so how many of you are aware that how many domains are there in a company? Like in what domains are we hiring? Anyone? Do you have any prior idea about this? Hello.
No, ma'am.
HR and marketing, ma'am.
Okay, so most of you are aware that
HR, marketing, finance,
HR, marketing, sales, and digital
finance.
marketing and all.
yeah. So now earlier there were only 3 domains, that is human resource, sales and marketing, and public speaking. But now we are providing to work in other domains as well. We are giving chance to candidates to work in other domains also. That is digital marketing, franchisee development, and public relations. Okay. So HR people, when you are hiring, you don't have to only restrict yourself to human resource. Like you will not be hiring only for human resource. You can hire for all of these domains. Okay. And in HR, you will be hiring only female, no male in HR domain. Am I clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah, so you will not be hiring male for HR. You can hire male for all other domains, all other 5 domains, but not for HR. Okay, so these are domains wherein you can hire people. Yeah. So digital marketing is that wherein we will train the people. Okay, so when you will be hiring, obviously they will ask that what is their job role. So we will provide you the job description for all of these domains. Okay, as I told, in HR, you all are aware now that is recruitment. First thing is recruitment. In sales and marketing, what you have to do is, as I told you, that ILP is a consultancy wherein we help people to go abroad. Okay, so what HR sales and marketing intern will do is that they will reach people out. They will tell them that we are providing courses like IELTS and TOEFLs, and if they're interested in buying course in a company, then if you're able to convert that particular person into a candidate or into a student of a company, you will be given stipend of rupees 1,000 per conversion. So in sales and marketing, they have to basically hire student for a company. So that will be the job role of sales and marketing intern. Okay, so public speaking comes in public speaking. What they have, I'm giving you just brief idea about the job role. If you want to know more about, we will be providing you the job description for each and every domain. In public speaking, they have to record sessions. They have to handle the comment section of the platforms of like social media platforms or on platforms where ILP is available. Like ILP has a page, so they have to handle all those things. In franchisee development, what they have to do is, yeah, so in franchisee, for example, I live in Hyderabad. Okay, so I might connect with people and I will convince them that, okay, open a branch or a franchisee of ILP in Hyderabad city. For example, I have a friend. Okay, I will ask or convince him that, okay, so ILP is so and so company, this is so and so consultancy, they are providing so and so certificates overseas, services, overseas services. So do you want to open a franchisee of that? Do you want to buy a franchisee of that? If that particular person is willing to buy a franchisee, then we will help them in opening a branch of ILP in Hyderabad. Okay, so once the branch is opened, we will provide all the we will continue the same thing, like we will be providing the courses and we will be helping the students to go abroad. Okay, so that is franchisee development. I will be connecting with people. I will tell them that ILP is providing franchisee. If they're interested in taking the franchisee, they can open a branch of ILP in their particular city. Like even you can connect with people, you can tell them that do you want to buy a franchisee? If they're interested, obviously ILP will go further. Next is public relations. In public relations, basically they will do marketing. As I told you, college type thing is not only restricted to human resource interns. This also comes under public relations. Okay, so they will do the networking thing. So I was talking about the ILP prospectus, right? You will be using this in college type thing. Like you will be forwarding this prospectus to the colleges. So this is all about ILP. This is how the prospectus of ILP looks like. Our vision is to empower youth. So we have successfully placed 11,000 interns in students in abroad in last 14 years of quality education. We provide 100% admission success rate. We provide 100% visa facilities. As I told you that we provide coachings for IELTS and TOEFLs. So this is the basic, the main role what ILP does apart from internship program. So yeah, so when you are taking interviews, obviously that particular person will have doubt that is this company fake or genuine, because there are many companies in the market who are fake. Okay, so you can tell them that we have 75 plus thousand followers on LinkedIn. We have more 3,000 plus Google reviews with 4.7 star ratings. So you can ask them to check the website on Google. Okay, you can tell them that we have 4,000 plus Just Dial reviews. We have placed 11,000 plus, we have trained 11,000 plus interns. So you can tell them that go through the website so that they can have a better understanding of ILP. See, we even have the proof that we have 75 plus thousand followers on LinkedIn, on Instagram and Facebook. These are the Instagram pages. Even you can check. These are the Google reviews. So what you get here? One-on-one mentoring. Obviously, we will helping you in the areas where you lack. We are providing you training sessions, live training sessions. In other companies, they provide recorded training sessions. Okay, we are giving you free access to webinar. That is on, as I told you, we are providing master classes. So we were talking about the promotion thing, right? So this is the promotion thing. Now we are HR officer. If you do well, you will be promoted to team leader officer. Next comes team leader manager. Then head of the department, assistant manager, manager, vice president, and president. And you can reach to this position. It's not that it will take much of it will take much time to reach to the position of president. In 3 months or 4 months, you can reach to the level of manager. If you're performing well in 3 weeks, you can reach to the position of team leader officer. These promotions are only for females, as we are hiring only females. So female have higher chances of getting work, like getting promoted and work with the core team. So these are the positions wherein you will be getting promoted. Okay.
Like in this one, like internship tenure, we'll be getting those
If you're
promotions
doing
and
well,
all.
if you're doing well, obviously you will get a chance to work
Okay.
with core team. If you're active, if you're recruiting on daily basis, then obviously you will get a chance. Okay.
Okay.
So as I told you that, yeah, I'll teach you now how to do job fit. Okay. So this is like Google form. These are the you have to create a Google form. How many of you, like, I guess most of you are aware that how do we create a Google form, right?
Yes, ma'am.
If anyone is not aware, no worries. I'll explain how do you create a Google form. Okay. Google form. See, go on Google. Go on Google, search Google Forms, create Google Forms. If you search that, you'll be getting such screen. Okay, so here you can create a link. Like here, there is blank thing. Click on this, and you can write it. Here is untitled form. Wait, I'll show you from starting. Like how do you have to do? See, directly what you have to do is go on Google, type create Google form. So then you will get first link is that create Google forms. Click on that first link, something such will be shown. Click on the blank thing. Okay, and untitled form. Here you can write ILP overseas, write in bold letters. Okay, and description, you can write that we are providing internship in these and these domains. I'll show you with example. See, I have created a Google form here. See, ILP overseas, you can mention all these things, and then we are looking for enthusiastic candidates to be a part of our human resource domain. Okay. So you can write such, like, as per your thing, your wish, you can include the details, and then you have to add questions like name, date of joining this internship, HR officer. No, no, no. Wait a second. These are not the details you have to mention. See, these are the details. Name, WhatsApp number, mail, domain, comfortable with pay later, learn first. Like, obviously, we are giving you a chance to learn for 15 days. We are giving you a chance of 15 days trial. So you can try for 15 days and then you can pay later on. Want to proceed further? Which certificate you're interested in? Country, gender, any query. Take a screenshot of this, guys, so that you can have the idea that what do you have to mention. Okay, so I'm pausing for a while. You can take screenshot of this. Did you guys take the screenshot?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now let me show you how do you have to
Yes, ma'am.
use Google form. Okay. Now I'll show you. See, now go on your LinkedIn. Okay. Okay. First thing what you have to do is, as you are now HR officer, you have to edit your profile. See, here my profile is showing that vice president at ILP overseas. Okay. So how you can do this? Here is section. Here is the option, that edit option. Click on this name and so you can add. Headline, I have written vice president at ILP overseas. Okay, you have, what you have to write is HR officer, HR officer at ILP overseas. Okay, current position, that is human resource manager at ILP overseas. This is the only thing which is shown here. So click on this, and then industry, staffing and recruiting. Okay, you have to fill these details and then click on the save button. Okay, then once you click on the save button, your position will be shown here. Okay, HR officer at ILP overseas. Okay, so first thing now after training session, do this. You have to edit your profile. Okay, now as you will be representing ILP overseas, so you have to mention the your designation on LinkedIn. Once you have done that, I'll tell you how to recruit. As I told you that you have to do job feed. So how do you do that? Here, when you open LinkedIn, you will see this option. Start a post. Okay, that I'll show you. I have done earlier. I'll show you. See, I have posted one thing. See, this we are hiring ILP overseas international. We are looking for candidates. You can even take a screenshot of this. But then now we have added more domains, and the benefits are even there are changes in benefits. So you have to add those updates as well. So like you can take an idea that okay, you have to write so and so thing. Like you can mention the benefits, you can mention the domains, and then write that if looking out for an internship, then register through this link. Add the link which you will be creating, and then you can add poster as well to attract people. These posters we will be providing you daily. On daily basis we will give you one poster, so every day you can make one job feed. Just a second. Okay, so now take a look of this. See, she okay. So Harjot Kaur, she is team leader officer at our company. So she has done this job fit. See, we at ILP are looking for people who want to start and make their career astonishing. Okay, then you can mention the link here. You can add the benefits. Okay, take this screenshot of this one because this is the updated thing. So if you want to take the screenshot, if you think that you can't remember things, then take the screenshot of this. Okay. Hello guys, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Did you
ma'am.
take the screenshot? If you're taking the screenshot, you can reply with a thumbs up. Okay. So I hope everyone has taken the screenshot because it hardly takes 3 seconds. Okay. So now we'll see that how does her link looks like. See, ILP, you can create on Google also. Even there are many other apps to create forms. You can use those apps also. It's totally up to your convenience, which one you want to use. First question is what you have to write is here. She has written ILP email. Yeah, first is email. Then don't mention this thing, that is not necessary. Name, WhatsApp number or contact number, and then interest, in which domain do they want to. Like for example, if I'll write my name, I'll select one domain, human resource. Okay, which certificate do I prefer? For example, if I'm preferring for LOR, yeah, LOR. Okay, comfortable with learn first pay later? Yes. Want to proceed further? Yes. Country, India. Female. Any query if you have, you can ask. Okay, and don't mention this compulsion. This red mark shows that okay, you have to compulsory what do we say, write the answer of this. Like you have to attempt this question. You can do like I can write no, but then don't do this. Okay, and if you're doing, then no issues. So these are some questions which you can mention in your Google form. And as I told you that how to create a Google form, I have shown you guys. Let me see it. Yeah, here. So if you're not aware, I'll show you how to create a Google form. Okay, so here, write ILP overseas. Okay, description, like we are hiring. You can add the benefits so and so. Like I'll not write everything because then the training session it will take much time. And first question is name. For example, you write mentioning the name. Short answer required. Next question. Email. Okay. Short answer. Yeah. Required. Then next question. Contact number. Okay. Short answer. Required. Then fourth is domain. Interested domain. Sorry if I'm making any spelling mistakes. Ignore that. Interested domain. Option one. Add other. First one is like mention the HR. Second is add option. Next comes sales. Okay. Add option. Next is public speaking, for example. Okay. So it's in this way you can add options. Okay. Required. Then next question. So as per your convenience, you can what details you want from that person. You can add those questions. Like see basic details if you want about the person is that name, their number, contact number because you will be scheduling an interview. So number, mail, domain in which they're comfortable. Okay. And which certificate do they want to buy? Okay. And country, gender, obviously for HR you have to hire only females, so mention the gender thing also. Only these many questions are enough, like you don't have to mention this comfortable with pay later because you can obviously that particular person will be confused, अरे ये क्या है, ये मुझे समझ में नहीं आया. Once you speak with them on over a call, when you explain them, okay, we are providing 15 days free trial and after that you can choose to buy any one certificate, then they will be understanding this particular question. So I request that don't mention this particular thing first. Okay. If you're mentioning, no issues, you can even do that, but some people might get confused कि ये क्या है, समझ में नहीं आया. Okay, so onboarding. Once you have the okay, just a second. So you have created the Google form, right? So now what you have to do is here start a post. Okay. So if there is any poster which you're selecting, go on add a photo. Okay. Select any photo. Now I don't have any poster in my desktop. So for example, if you're selecting this, click here. Click on this. Select. It will select this one. Select. Okay. So if you are selecting this, for example, avoid which photo I'm selecting. Like, what do you want to talk about? Right here that we are hiring. Okay. And then mention the benefits as well as the domains in which they're interested. As I have shown you, right? That thing. You write all the benefits and attach the link as well and write that if interested then fill out this form. Okay, that Google form which you have created, attach that link and then click on the post button. When you'll click on the post button, then people can see your post. Okay, and people who are interested in working, sorry, in joining, obviously they will fill your form and you can check the responses of your Google form. And if people have applied for that, if you have responses, you will be having their contact number, right? Because they will be mentioning their contact number. You can reach them out, you can schedule an interview with them. Okay, see here you will be seeing them like as I have done. You can check that is your form posted or not. You can go on your profile section. You can see your activities. Okay, this was the form which I have posted earlier. Like I have written something, then benefits, then domains. If looking out for internship, then fill out this form. Obviously they'll click on this form. When they click here, this form is not available now. They will see a form and they will fill that form. Okay, once they are filling, you will be getting responses. So clear, guys? Did you get the thing that how do you have to do job feeding? Like feed post, how do you have to make feed post? Are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Any queries so far? Like so far, whatever we have discussed, do you have any doubts?
All right. There's no problem.
Okay. So next we'll
No,
continue.
ma'am. No doubts.
So HR policy we have discussed. Okay, so this stipend criteria now. For example, I have hired 4 people. Okay, now they want to extend, like they have taken 15 days trial. It is not compulsion that you have to take 15 days trial. See, people who are fresher, obviously they will be in doubt कि क्या काम होगा, internship कैसी होती है, क्या होती है. So they can ट्राई फॉर 15 days. दे वो देख सकते हैं कि 15 days में ऑब्वियसली दे विल गेट एन आइडिया कि कैसे काम होता है, क्या होता है, मैं कर पाऊंगा या नहीं. Okay, so after 15 days, we will be asking them question like the ILP number. The, the ma'am, she will be asking the question that, okay, do you want to extend your tenure? If they feel like extending, they can extend and they can pay for any of the certificate. But people who have done internship before, obviously they know that how does things go in internship. Okay, so people who are already aware of these things, obviously they will not have a doubt. Ki, for example, now few of the participants, they told that okay, they have done internship before, so they don't have any sort of doubts in their mind. They can say that okay, I want to work for 1 month or 2 months with this company, so they can pay on first day itself. They have to pay for any of the certificate. If they want all three, they can pay for all three. If they want any two, they can pay for two. If they want any one, they can pay for one, and they can start working. Okay, and people who are paying, they will be getting official mail IDs. Once you have paid for the certificate, you will get official mail IDs, and with that mail ID you can create your account on LinkedIn, on many other job portals wherein you can hire people. If you have idea about different job portals like Monster, Foundate, or Expertia, Internshala, so you can use those job portals also for recruiting people, not only LinkedIn. Okay, so you can use college mail ID, if you sorry, company's mail ID. If you are not comfortable with using your own personal mail ID, you can use company's mail ID. Okay, and even you can create an extra account on LinkedIn. Don't use your main account. Okay, you can create an extra account on LinkedIn. I'll show you what you have to do then. Create an extra account with new number with yeah. So if you're creating an extra account, don't use your official account. Okay, so when you're creating extra account, there is job section. You can go on job section only at your own risk. I'm not saying that you have to compulsory do this. If you want to, I don't do because my account got restricted. Now in the LinkedIn is not allowing people to post. Okay, on LinkedIn. So if at your own risk, you can post. Like this section, post a free job. You can use this section. Like job title, human resource officer, ILP overseas, remote, that is work from home, India. Job type, part time or internship, and then you can post. You'll get a section. Post. You can post for free, but don't use your personal or official account because it might get restricted. We will not be responsible for that if if such thing is happening. Don't come to us and say that okay, you told us to post. Now our account got restricted. Okay, if you want to really hire people, more people, like you want to hire more interns, you can do that thing, but only at your own risk. You can create extra account, therein you make connections, and then you can do posting. If you're successful in that, well and good. If not, then your account might get restricted. Okay, so I suggest that don't do this. Use the job fit option. As I told you that you can use posters and create that Google form, and then by that method you can hire. If you have idea about any other job portal where you're comfortable for hiring, you can use those also. Okay, so next is criteria thing, stipend criteria. Okay, so now you, for example, I have hired 4 people. Out of those 4 people, 2 are taking LOR, 2 are paying for LOR. Okay, so if they are paying for LOR, I will be getting rupees 100 per person who is taking LOR. So, for example, I told you that I have hired 4 people, and out of those 4 people, 2 are taking LOR. So on every person, I will be getting 100 rupees. Like 2 are taking LOR, so I'll be getting 200 rupees. So that will be my stipend. Okay, for example, I have hired 10 people, and out of 10 people, 8 are paying for LOR, 8 are taking LOR. Okay, they have paid 249 for LOR. So I will be getting 100 rupees per person who is taking LOR. That is 800 rupees. So that will be my stipend. So stipend is totally performance based. Okay, I hope you got the stipend thing. Any query?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So this is done. Okay, so tenure you can go for. As I told you that you can go for 15 days. You can tell the people whom you are hiring that you can go for 15 days trial, and after that they can choose to pay for 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 or 16. If after 15 weeks they don't want to work, or if they're not paying for any certificate, like they want to work but they're not willing to pay, then they can't extend the tenure. They have to end after 15 days. If they're paying for any of this one certificate, then only they can extend the tenure. Okay. But this point, if I'm, for example, if I am working, like I have seen the working of the company for 15 days and I want to work further, but I'm not willing to pay, I don't want to pay even 99, then the company will not allow me to work with them. Okay, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. See, now points to be remember. Like for certificate, you will have to make your mind within 15 days. In 15 days, you have to make up your mind that which certificate do you want to buy. Because after 15 days, you have to tell them that you want to extend the tenure. If you want to, then you have to pay for any one of the certificate. Then you have to make up your mind. I recommend you personally go for COC. Like LOR, see, LOR is the most important thing. You must have COC in your hand because that particular thing will show that you have done an internship. And LOR holds more value than COC, LOC, and okay, so LOR is the most important, like it holds more value. So obviously go for LOR and COC. LOC is totally up to you. LOC is needed by the people who are under compulsion by the college that they have to do one internship. Okay, so people, like they have to show a letter of completion that they have done internship. That, like, that is kind of project for them. So if you are not in college, then go for COC and LOR because LOR will help you a lot in your future, and COC obviously you must have. See, for LOR, for hiring is must. This 249. Just a second. Leave this point. Now there is daily attendance is to be sent through Google form mentioned in the job group description. If you are in any group, there are various groups. If you are in group, then you can see in the job description that there is attendance sheet. Then daily you have to fill attendance sheet because this will show that how active you are. If facing any issues, you can reach team leaders. Like there are various team leaders in our company. There is vice president, that is me, president, that is Sanskriti ma'am. Okay, and senior team leader, manager, team leader officers. You can reach them out if you have any query. Okay. This certificate will be generated within 8 days after completion of your certificate. Once you are done with the tenure, you're applying for certificates, then within 8 days you will get your certificate. Also, stipend will be paid at the end of the internship. Maintain the rate of candidates you receive or hire in Excel or Word format. Okay, so for example, you are hiring people, you have to maintain data of them because when you'll apply for stipend, obviously the company will show, they will ask for proof that okay, you have hired, then give me the proof. Okay, COC, LOC, extra miler. That is, I told you that if you're performing well, if you're going extra mile, you will be given extra miler certificate, experience certificate. If you're working for 16 weeks, the company will provide you experience certificate as well. Only to the person who is working in the company for 16 weeks. HR material and group description. In the group description, there is HR material. You can go through that material. The certificates. This is how certificates look like. Okay, now how will you apply for certificate? Take a screenshot of this, guys. These are some details which you have to fill, like name, contact number, college name, your welcome flyer, qualifications, start date, end date, worked as HR officer. Okay, and you have to mail all these details on this mail ID mentioned. Okay, bhautikpanchal@eduworld.com. You have to mail all these details on this ID, and you will be receiving your certificates from this mail ID itself. So take a screenshot of this so that when you apply for certificates, there is no confusion in your mind. And even in like constantly we keep sending this message to every intern so that if they haven't taken any screenshot, they can, like, this particular thing will help them. Okay. Now I'll show you how does certificates look like. See, this is how extra milers look like. This certificate is presented to Dirmalya Goswami in recognition of exemplary stretched efforts in resulting in achievement in month of the March. Like every month, at the end of the month, we provide such extra miler. Okay, extra miler. This is completion certificate. Certificate of completion. Okay, this is LOR, letter of recommendation, and this is experience letter. I'm showing you the example of how does certificates look like. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So we have discussed everything, like how you have to hire people. Okay, how you have to apply for certificate, what is the stipend criteria. If people are taking LOR, then only you're eligible for stipend. So obviously convince them to take LOR, because LOR, however, it's very easy to convince because it holds very high value. People who know the value of the LOR, obviously you don't even have to convince them. They will directly say that okay, they want LOR. So this was all about today's training session. So does anyone have any doubts so far, if you're not clear with any stuff?
I just have one doubt, can I ask?
Yes, yes.
Actually, so just for this internship, and,
Sorry.
yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so for this internship, main thing is we should just hire interns, right?
Yeah.
We should just hire interns, like we have to create G form and to like on various social media platforms. We have to post them and we have to encourage interns to come to INP. Okay, to yeah, INP,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is the basic role
Uh,
you have.
yeah. So that's it. Like we just have to hire interns, right?
You have to hire, and once you're getting promoted, then in your responsibilities
Yeah.
and your opportunities will expand. Okay.
Okay. But for
And you'll
this internship, main role is to just like to hire the interns,
yes.
right? Like in form of G forms and all.
Yeah, in every internship, in every human resource internship, your basic role, your main role is to hire, because an HR officer, they must know
Yeah.
how
Yes.
to recruit, like how to take interviews, and in order to build your communication skills, in order to build your interpersonal skills, we are conducting master classes, right? We are conducting master classes on topics like
Yeah.
communication skills, building resume, skills of personal effectiveness, how to like how to build your own resume, time management. So we are providing master classes on such topics which will help you in future.
Okay. Fine.
Any other
Thank
doubt?
you. No,
Hello,
ma'am.
ma'am. I have a
Thanks.
question.
Yes.
Actually, ma'am, I joined this session later, so I ask you, uh, these things do every day or after 15 days?
No, no, every day you have to do. You can start 15 days also, and if you really want to work, then forget that 15 days trial thing. Like, take that thing out of your mind, and you can start today itself. You can start working today itself. You can work
Okay.
in those 15 days also. It's not that you have to
Okay.
just watch through, like you have to watch all the working in these 15 days. If you keep watching, you will not be able to understand what is going on. Unless you don't
Yes,
start
ma'am.
working, you will not be getting idea that how to work, right? So if you really want to work, if you want certificate, then forget about 15 days thing. People who are in doubt, for them we have implemented this 15 days trial. If you are clear enough, if you have in your mind that okay, I want one certificate, I want to work, I want to gain experience, I want to learn out of this, then today itself you can go on ILP number, you can say that okay, I want so and so certificate, I want to pay for so and so certificate, and I want to extend my tenure till 4 weeks, I want to work for 6 weeks or 8 weeks, and then
Okay.
obviously you will be getting official mail ID, and then you can start working.
Okay, ma'am.
Any other doubt, any other query? Hello guys, any other query?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so are you guys clear, like how to hire, what is will be your job's role and responsibility, what are the domains companies providing, what is the main role of the company apart from internship, and how you have to hire people? Okay, clear
Yes,
enough?
ma'am. Yes.
Okay, so if you don't have any doubt, then you can leave, and if anyone has any query, then they can stay here.